Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a very quick look at the new release from Kershaw Knives. This is the second release for 2025. So here you can see the spread that we're going to be talking about. I'm going to kind of move them here a little out of frame so that I have room to talk about each of them. So let's start in numerical order with the 1426. This is the Sequence. You can see it's really checking a lot of the boxes for a slim, lightweight modern folder, complete with polymer handles, their crossbar lock, and it really does have, again, all of those things that you would expect. You got a lanyard hole, nice deep carry pocket clip that's reversible, everything that you're really looking for in a modern EDC folder. And the best part is it's just under $43 as of right now. It's $42.95, so a great budget-friendly EDC option. If you really like the look of all those knives, like the bug out, but you're looking to stay well under $100, this is an excellent option. Then moving up next to the Outfield, this one's really cool. So this is another one of their assisted flippers. So you can see the springs constantly trying to open that. You start it, flings it out, liner lock, super slim, small, great EDC. This one is coming in at $23.95. So again, a great budget-friendly option. Then this one I think is my personal favorite in the under $50 category. This one's also coming in at that $42.95. This is the Runoff. And as you can see there on that handle, it does have a button lock. I'm a very big fan of button locks. That is one of my favorite methods of deployment. So if you've been wanting to test a button lock, or maybe you're looking for something that'll make a great gift, again, under $50, all three of these are great options. Next up is the Remnant. This one's really cool because it is actually micarta handles. And then this one has D2 steel. It is a tool steel, so not fully corrosion resistant, but it's pretty dang corrosion resistant for a tool steel. It is still one of my favorite steels, and this one is coming in just at about $73, $72.95. And again, it is a button lock. So again, super fidget friendly. I really like this one. The micarta feels fantastic, and I'm really surprised that they were able to get it at this price point for how fine-tuned this feels. Then next up, we're taking a step up. Now we are in their USA Made category. This is their very popular Bel Air. As you can see, the blade looks a bit different because now it is in clip point. This is still using CPM MagnaCut, but we also have micarta handles as well on this one. And if you're familiar with the Bel Air, you'll know that they're always right at about $150 for their standard versions, $149.95, and this one is no different, so that's really neat. If you're not familiar, here's a original Bel Air, just to show you what they look like and how the blade has changed a bit there. And if you're curious about the weight on this one, to see how much that micarta shaved off, let's see here. The aluminum is about 2.9. And the clip point and micarta a little bit lighter at about 2.65. So that's a pretty cool option. I am a huge fan of clip point blades, so this is immediately now my favorite version of the Bel Air. So if I'm going to pick one up, it's going to be that one. And then last but certainly not least, a new launch. The launch is their automatic series of knives, and this is the Launch 21. Now, if you're familiar with all of their previous ones, this might look a bit familiar, and that's because it is practically the exact same thing as the Launch 16. As you can see here, it just has a drop point blade instead of that Tonto. Of course, you can see this one is not serrated, has a different handle color, and then the only other big difference that I can see is those inlays are different materials. This is their pretty traditional, bumpy traction insert tape that you see on their Blur series a lot, when this is kind of that peel ply texture of G10. But if I flip it over, you can see everything on it looks pretty much the same. They are both still CPM M4, which is another of my favorite steels. You're really just looking at the difference in blade shape. So that pretty much covers it here. As always, if you want to see even more information on any of these, there are links down in the description box below. They'll take you on over to gpknives.com, where you can go pick up one of these for yourself or just read more about them. And then last, I also want to tease There will be a full overview on this one coming soon, but this is the new ZT model that just dropped. This is the 203. As you can see, ZT is finally using crossbar locks in their models as well, so that's really exciting. So if you don't want to miss that in-depth overview, be sure to subscribe and click on that bell to enable channel updates and notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay sharp.